sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police.
Of the security police, and this is my office on the first floor of Anarchist's headquarters here in Milan. Notorious following a sordid little incident a couple of weeks ago when an anarchist, a few floors above this one, fell through the window. Although my colleagues claim that this incident was suicide, the official verdict was that the death of the anarchist was accidental. A bit ambiguous, you see. So there's been public outrage, accusations, demonstrations, so I've been flying around this building for weeks. We get all types in here. Tea leaves.
I didn't steal it, I swear! You're full of
pimps, junkies, give me the drugs, and arsonists.
Fire! Fire!
It's a sort of clearinghouse. Next! I ought to warn you that the awful music play Dario Fo has a traditional, irrational hatred to all police, common to all narrow-minded left-wingers. So I shall, no doubt, be the willing butt of anti-endless police jokes. Please bear with me. This isn't the first time you've been up for impersonation, is it? In all you've been arrested for. Let me see. Twice a surgeon, 3 times a bishop, tennis umpire, army captain.
11 arrests altogether, but I'd like to point out that I've never actually been convicted, Inspector.
I don't know how the hell you've been getting away with this, but this time we'll have you. That's a promise.
Mouth-watering, isn't it? A nice, clean fire-like mind is begging to be defiled.
The charges state that you falsely assumed the identity professor of a psychiatrist, formerly Don of the University of Padua. That's fraud!
Fraud when committed by a sane man. But I am a lunatic, a certified psychotic. There's my medical report. Committed 16 times. Same thing every time. My hobby, you see, is the theatre, and my theatre is the theatre of reality. So my fellow artists must be real people, unaware that they're acting in my productions, which can you see, as I've got no cash to pay them.
You swindled them.
I never swindled anyone.
Not much.
I tried to apply for a grant from the Ministry of Culture, but I hadn't got the right connections.
It says here, as this psychiatrist, you were charging them $2,000 a visit. Jesus wept.
I beg your pardon.
I could retire on that.
It's a reasonable fee with a man of my qualifications.
What qualifications?
16 years intense training in 20 different loony bins under some of the best shrinks in the biz. Look at my diagnosis of that millionaire schizophrenic son in Florence. Superb.
Superb fee?
The fee is an indispensable part of the treatment. If I didn't relieve these twits of a few thousand, I'd lose all credibility and they'd think I was no good.
Well, it's pity your client filed a complaint then, wasn't it? This is your visiting card, is it not?
It is.
Professor Antonio Rabia, formerly lecturer at the University of Padua. Are you Antonio Rabia?
Not exactly.
Well, what's that supposed to mean then?
I am a professor.
Oh, you are
Yes, of design, decoration and freehand drawing. I take evening classes.
But it says here, psychiatrist.
After the comma,
Yes.
before the full stop.
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly what?
Professor Antonio Rabia, comma, capital P, psychiatrist. I take it you're familiar with the basic rules of syntax and punctuation. Where's the fraud?
Definitely a crackpot, sir.
You don't notice these things, and innocent people like me are thrown behind bars.
You are mad.
I know.
Well, what all this comma's got to do with it?
It's nothing to a man with your rudimentary education, evidently. Look, a minute. The punctuation changes the whole emphasis of the sentence. After the comma, the reader, your good self, takes a short mental breath, thus changing the intentionality. So the sentence should read, Professor Antonio Rabia, comma, capital P psychiatrist, full stop. Formerly, comma, lecturer at the University of Padua. See, read correctly, only an arsehole would swallow it.
Arsehole, am I?
No, your grammar is a bit retarded. I could give you a refresher course. Cut rate, naturally. Haven't done too well on this year's spending cuts, have you, boys? I know. Let's begin by repeating all subjective and objective in Italian, beginning thus. Il sono.
Il sono.
Tu sei.
Tu sei.
Loro sono.
Loro sono.
Le.
Eh.
You two Franco no shirking.
Maybe
That's French.
Maybe get on with this fucking statement!
Fine. As I... Qualified secretary, 45 words a minute.
Will you shut up?
Shorthand. I'm a pitman's man myself. Where to keep the carbon?
Get the cuffs on him.
No, not the cuffs, not the cuffs. No. Straight jacket or nothing as Article 122 of the Penal Code states.
Law students as well now, are we?
Student?
Study court procedure in the loony bin, no doubt.
A paranoid registrar gave me lectures 3 mornings a week.
Don't be fooled, Constable. This raid is a conscious effort to confuse and avoid prosecution.
It's not.
Sit down. So, a bit of a lawyer. Nothing in your CV here about a lawyer. Not even a barrister.
Who wants to be a barrister? I don't want to be passive. I don't want to defend. I'm like you, Inspector. I want to accuse, convict, judge and pass sentence.
Never actually impersonated a judge, though, have you? Just for the record.
Unfortunately, the opportunity hasn't arisen so far.
Would you just... silence?
I beg your pardon. Oh, yes. But that judge job is for me. 50 years for you, 30 for you, case dismissed. Can't come and corrupt me in my chambers. Hands up or I'll bite.
What?
In the arse, can't control it. Grr. Right.
Wait, fight!
Quarter off a dog, rabid bastard. Took a look at me right here.
Right
right here.
No, right here. Ah! Well, he's dead and I'm cured, but still contagious.
Why? You lump of lard or something? Coffee one!
Oh, he's bonkers!
Nonsense!
It's bananas! I don't care, just grab him!
I'm throwing myself out! How high are we? I will!
Buggering, I'll give you a hand.
This place is not a bad enough record as it is. We can't afford another one.
You're right.
I know.
And when I'm down there all sludgy on the pavement and doing the death rattle and be warned I'll take a long time to die. And I'll be rattling away and the journalists will come flocking round and I'll tell them you pushed me!
Please, stop it! Calm down, we shan't harm you.
You won't rough me up.
Promise.
Remember the codicil of Article 122, provocation of violence towards those who don't sound mine?
6 to 9 years and loss of rank.
Right, you remembered, please. Right, lock that window!
I could always throw myself down the stairs!
Lock that bloody door!
Crack, splat over the banister.
And then throw the key.
Out the window!
Yes! No! Open that drawer! Put the key in the drawer, lock the drawer, and then...
Put the key in your mouth and swallow it!
Yes! No! That's it! I've had it now! I'm raving now, I'm blind and crazy now! Nobody's ever done this to me, nobody! You think you're potty?
Yes, indeed.
Well, I am much pottier!
Join the club.
Open that door!
Let me stay!
Out!
I can help you!
Throw yourself downstairs, you fruitcake!
No need to be so rough.
Put your fucking head under a book!
I can help make suspects talk.
Slash your wrist!
I can injure without visible signs.
Do what you like, I don't care!
I know how to make dynamite laxatives.
Ooh.
No! Just get out! Get her off! Get her off! No! Thank God for that. Oh, we never get anyone else like that. What time is it anyway?
We are 5 minutes late for your meeting with the superintendent for last sir.
What? Why didn't you warn me?
You were otherwise engaged.
Right, oh yeah. Come on, we're going. Get up! Come on.
What you gonna do when they come for you? When you want
Inspector! Hello? Inspector! 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 Inspector!
He's not here. Charge sheets, medical records, prescription books. What's this? Loitering with intent. No. Grand larceny. Shop fitting. Fitting? Lifting! Should really get these fixed, you know. Subject apprehended after car chase with a steamroller. Good man! Nobody move. Justice has arrived. You're free! Free, absolutely free! Not so free. Do-do, 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 do-do. Diamond smugglers, drug racketeers! You can all stay there. Where are the little people? I know. That's more. Heads! Oh, sorry, Padre. Don't swear at me. Do you Hello, Inspector Potato's office. Whom do I have the honour of addressing? No, you tell me who you are and I might hand you over to him. Who? Oh, how delightful! Hey, Potato, it's old Inspector Pisani. Yes. What? Hey, Potato, this old Scrooge on the 4th floor wants to know who I am. I may not be as famous as he is for throwing my cases out the window, but I am trying my best. Come on then, guess. No. Political files. So, what exactly have you heard on the grapevine? I see. This man is being sent to revise your previous testimony. I find that very interesting, sir. What's this man's name? Professor Marco Maria Malapiero. And that's first counsel to the High Court. You're being honoured. Sorry, it's all Potazzo over there. All this is giving him the giggles. Indeed. Yes, I'll tell him. He says it's easy for you to laugh, but he's in it up to his neck. So show him a bit of respect. Naughty. Yes, I've got the files and reports on torture and interrogation. Sorry, slip of the tongue. Torture? What? Shut up, Potazzo! He's having a fit, I tell ya. That was Potazzo blowing you a raspberry. He says you can rot for all he cares. You've stood in his way long enough. Indeed. He says he's going to push our faces in at the nearest opportunity. I love you, man. You and whose army? Hail Himmler! At last, to work. A judge. The responsibility. I'm going to be a judge. Who's going to be a judge? Me. I can't find you, come in. I was talking! At last, a judge. Oh, the responsibility, Your Honour. Thank you.
Constable, I just want to ask you to the phone. I won't be a minute. Hello, can I?
You! Now, don't get neurotic. I just came back to get my papers.
Get out!
Don't take it out on me. I have valuable information. There's a fellow running around saying he's going to smash your face in.
What?
He hasn't got to you yet, thank God. I warned you in time. He's fuming. Says he does a good line in instant plastic surgery. Who? Who's the one with the fascist boss?
Inspector Pisani.
The very man I've struck oil. He's after you, no doubt about it.
This is all blabber. Just get out.
If you come across him, please just duck. It's your only hope.
Just get out. Bloody nutter. This shit, he's nicked my coat. The charge sheets. Where are they? Sergeant!
Yes, sir.
That man he's just left. Get after him.
Why, where's
Sir, the inspector from the political branch is here to see you.
Ah, my dear chap. I was just talking about you. Some bloody loon said the next opportunity that we meet, you were going to hit me.
He walked in with his nose up in the air, as if he was a heavenly father, and he said he wants to speak to you and the superintendent.
I see. Official looking, isn't he? Very. Good morning. Good morning. What can we do for you?
Hurt your hand?
It's nothing.
Why are you rubbing it then? Give yourself a bit of confidence.
To whom do I have the pleasure?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
I knew Bishop once rubbed himself like that. He was a Jesuit, of course.
I may be mistaken, but...
You're most certainly mistaken if you assume I make any sort of proverbial hypocrisy towards the Jesuits. It may not be relevant to this precise moment, but I studied with them, you know. I take it you have no objections. Terrific. Because this bishop whom I was referring to is an inveterate hypocrite, a liar, a cheat, and a disgusting lech, always stroking himself just like you.
Listen!
You should screw more! Unleash yourself!
Will you tell me, once and for all, whom I have the dubious pleasure of speaking?
I am Professor Marco Maria Malapiero, first counsel to the High Court,
My God, the judge!
formerly lectured at the University of Rome with 2 commas and 1 full stop in the normal way.
We weren't expecting so soon, Your Honour.
Precisely, we decided to catch you on the hop. Does that put you out?
Not at all.
Please sit down and let me take your coat.
You might as well. It's not mine anyway. Call the superintendent. I'd like to begin right away.
Perhaps we should go to his office. It's more comfortable.
But isn't this the place where the dirty incident with the Anarchist took place?
Yes, in here.
Well then.
Ask the superintendent to step in here as quickly as possible if he can.
Even if you can't.
Yes, even if he can't.
Yes, sir.
I'll just give that bastard Batotsu a call to bring up the files. No doubt you'll want a transcript of the interrogation.
No, that won't be necessary. I've got everything right here.
Oh.
Do you know what I've got in there? Only bloody Bruno, the old Betty kidnapper. Only about to crack him, wasn't I? And you said you clod up in lucky, so I didn't screw it up completely.
I do apologise, but listen.
Then, Pat Puro Batot's on his way to the medical room. The face like some inflatable fruit. Learned that you thumped him. He blew a raspberry at me. Raspberry? Looks more like a prized marrow to me. What'd you hit him with? A fucking flagpole? Old Bruno in there looks pristine by comparison. Perhaps you don't realise, but the eyes watching us, press hands snapping at our heels, waiting for us to slip. Just once they can pounce! We must keep our heads.
I share your anxiety, Superintendent.
Who the blazes is this?
I've caused myself to severely reprimand this young associate of yours. I noticed he is somewhat repressed, appears to be on the verge of a sexual crisis, wanking himself stupid. I shouldn't wonder. He would benefit greatly from an understanding father substitute.
Who is this dribbling cretin?
Professor Marco Maria Malipiero.
What?
First counsel to the High Court.
What?
His Honour, the judge is here to conduct the new inquiry.
What? Why didn't you tell me? We were expecting you, Your Honour, but not so soon.
Come with your pants down, eh?
Get off! Get off! Not at all.
I tried to warn you calmly, but you won't let me get a word in.
Sir.
Sir.
I should think so too. Take a tip from your superior, young man. A bit less of the familiar lip and a bit more backbone, and you wouldn't be coming to pieces at the first sign of hostilities. It's a different school altogether, isn't it, Superintendent?
You are right, Your Honour.
Talking of schools, your face, it's as if from years ago.
What?
Calabria, perhaps?
Calabria.
It is. Forth from the sterilising flame.
Shall burst an instrument of steel.
Stupid old Nazis.
Let's just keep this to ourselves. Let's get down to the facts. An anarchist, under interrogation in this very room, on the subject of bombs planted on railway carriages, and more recently the Milano Bank, which caused the death of some 17 innocent persons. Now, Superintendent, think carefully. It states here that you said there were heavy suspicions pointing in his direction. Did you say that?
Yes, sir. In the beginning, but later I said...
Precisely, in the beginning. A good enough place to start, don't you agree?
Certainly.
Towards midnight, the suspect, seized by a raptus, still you speaking, seized by a raptus, launches himself into space, thus ending his life upon the pavement below. Rest in peace.
Right.
A raptus is a crisis of suicidal anguish exhibited by a sane person when provoked by violent anxiety, right?
Right.
Let us see what provoked this anxiety, anarchist, therefore. We shall reconstruct the exact event starting with your entrance, Superintendent.
My entrance.
Don't you want to act out your notorious entrance?
What notorious entrance!
The entrance that caused the bloody raptors.
I didn't make any entrance. It was a junior of mine.
Come, come. It's pretty people to pass the buck to one's inferior, you know.
You see, it was one of these devices we often employ in the force to make the suspect confess.
And you asked your opinion?
No one.
I agree, speak when you're spoken to, Inspector.
It was more or less like this. The suspect, the anarchist, was sitting here.
I'll play the anarchist. Go on.
My colleague,
Uh-uh.
I entered.
Go on then.
What?
Enter.
There's no use trying to pull the wool over my eyes, Sonny.
That's not what I had there. This is a documentary reconstruction. I want the exact words in the exact manner.
Right, you filthy poker and pansy! You pissed me about one more time and I'll...
Sorry to interrupt. It was piss me about, wasn't it?
I think so.
Good, carry on.
We got proof you're the murdering Tony planted the bomb in the railway station.
You had this proof, I assume.
Of course not.
Oh dear.
That's what the inspector was trying to explain before. Some of those deceptions were occasionally obliged to resort.
I see a trap.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
We had our suspicions. However, for a start, the suspect was the only anarchist railway worker in the lab.
So it was simple to deduce it was him.
Come along, gentlemen. It says here that the anarchist is smiling disbelievingly. Who made this statement?
I did.
Good. So there he is, smiling disbelievingly. And 2 lines later I read, no doubt fear of getting the sack played a part in his precipitating raptors. Let's just get this straight. First he's smiling disbelievingly, then he's getting the sack, so he shits himself and dives out the window. Well, you frightened him. Come on, cops all over the world play a few dirty tricks. That's what you're paid for, so don't play Lily White with me.
Thank you, sir.
So, who frightened him? No. Very well. Let me put it another way. You two threaten to tell his boss he's an anarchist, and this drives the suspect in despair, and he leaps out of the
Not so fast.
You misunderstood, Your Honour. I had gone out, but you came back in.
Right.
Drama, come on!
Was this at this time? You had a phone call. Sir, you got a very important phone call for you.
Oh, excuse me, gentlemen. Phone call. Just Hello?
Hi.
Hello? Hello? Oh.
And now he gets it.
There's no one answering the phone. I've just had a phone call from Rome. I just had a phone call from Rome. I've just had a phone call from Rome. Yeah, that one. I just had a phone call from phone.
He's good, isn't he?
Very good. Go on.
Your friend.
This is the vaudeville dancer from the anarchist group in Rome.
That's right.
The one who strings glass beads together.
That's the one.
Hilarious, isn't it? Go on.
Your friend, or rather, partner, the dancer.
Did he actually dance on the beads?
What?
The dancer. Probably he did. Go on.
Your friend has confessed to planting the bomb in the Milan Bank in Rome.
Christ, how did he take that?
Very badly. He turned pale, asked for a cigarette, lit it, and...
And jumped.
Not straight away.
But that's what you told the first magistrate.
Ah, yes.
And on TV you said he looked cornered. Why was that?
Because his alibi had collapsed.
But he didn't jump straight away.
No.
But his alibi had collapsed.
Yes.
When?
After he lit his cigarette.
I see. I don't see.
According to his alibi, he spent the afternoon of the outrage playing cards in a bar. I said, that didn't hold water.
You mean he had no witnesses?
He said he did.
But you didn't believe him?
Something like that.
Who cares anyway? After all, as you told the first magistrate, the mere fact that he jumped was a plain admission of guilt.
Absolutely.
And on the radio you said naturally there was no concrete evidence against this poor railway man, right? And on TV, Inspector Pisani, you said this anarchist was a good bloke.
Well, things have got a bit out of hand.
I should say.
Made a tactical error.
An error. An error. You arrest a free citizen, hold him beyond the legal time limit, then traumatise him by telling him you have absolute proof he's a bomber, which you later state you didn't have at all. And then, in spite of 3 sworn witnesses, you tell him his alibi collapsed. And then you, Inspector, ran off the whole deal with a coup de grace. His dearest friend had confessed to a filthy massacre in Rome. Had he?
Who?
The dancer. Admitted to planting the bombs in the bank in Rome.
No.
No?
We invented it.
What imaginations! Is it any wonder with your incredible inventions battering him from all sides that the suspect is using the most enormous raptures and launches himself Boys! I'll be frank. You two are done for. You'll be charged forthwith with instigating this man to commit suicide.
But you admitted yourself our job is to employing a few intimidating tactics while interrogating the suspect.
We are dealing with a case of sustained psychological violence followed by a public exhibition of contradictory lies.
But we weren't even in the room when the suicide took place. Ask the constable.
We weren't in the room.
What does that prove? You might as well say an arsonist who plans to bomb in a restaurant and leaves it there is innocent because it isn't there when the thing explodes.
Maybe yes, with the first version, but the constable was referring to the second version.
What?
Where is he?
There!
No, you idiot, that's the second version.
Well, where's the first, second version?
Got it.
The second version!
Majenga! No, Majenga!
So, there has been a rewriting of events.
A slight correction.
Yes.
We corrected the time in the original interview in which we employed
The lies.
Deception strategy. We moved everything, which in the time the interview ended at 8 instead of nearly midnight, as previously stated.
You moved everything forward 4 hours.
Except far from the window, there were witnesses to that.
I see.
We wanted to prove that our deceptions could not be the determining factor, since 4 hours had elapsed between the time of the interview and the suspect's leave, in which the anarchist had fully recovered.
And what about the murdering dancer?
He didn't give a damn about the murdering dancer.
He despised him.
So, he was in fact aware that the anarchist group in Rome was riddled with police informers and agent provocateurs and the paid neo-fascists.
Exactly.
So, since he didn't give a damn about his friend, your lies meant nothing to him.
Exactly.
So, why did you tell them to him?
Well, it's shocking.
It shook him. And in no time he was wreathed with smiles. Your words, Inspector?
He was serene.
So, why did he jump, eh? Your entire evidence is rested on these factors. Everyone, including the presiding judge of the original inquiry, has said that the culprit killed himself on account of these uncontrollable raptors, and you suddenly give it the elbow?
What will we do?
Doomed.
Why do you think I've been sent here? The government has to salvage what's left of its mangled reputation of its police force.
What?
Unless you can come up with a miracle you'll be made the severest possible example of.
They can't mean to feed us to the wolves.
I've sacrificed my life for this country.
They don't give a tinker's fart about your boring, bloody sacrifice. This is politics.
I don't want to be...
Society's falling apart.
I appeal to your finer instincts, comrade.
Strengthen the state.
Were we wrong?
Crack down on hooligans, dropouts, drunks, addicts, squatters. Round up the militants. Infiltrate the union. Fan up the files. Polish your rubber bullets. But suddenly, it's all gone too far. Something's got out of hand. Someone is dead. Outcrying the public wants heads. You asked for my advice.
Yes.
Where are you going?
Out.
What?
The pair of you.
Oh, might as well.
Your careers are ruined. Your wives would disown you. Your children will spit as you pass.
It's not fair.
Tradesmen won't serve you. You're abandoned. Lost.
Hi, you're abandoned.
You're lost.
You're adopted.
Oh.
This is monstrous. You have had it in for us from the beginning.
Your own ridiculous lies have condemned you. Have you got anything to say to him?
Lead the script right to the film directors, I said. No, get to bloody nonsense, little world! Get down!
Try to tell you.
How can you live with humiliation, Pisani? Your children, colleagues laughing in your face.
Oh, it's true. It's also a style already.
Jump, you dishonourable worms.
Oh, Lord! It's not fair!
There, it's the only decent thing left. Follow your victim into oblivion.
Oh, he's right. I can't bear the disgrace. Familia, I'm sorry.
No! No! There has to be no way!
Can you feel the raptors falling off inside you?
Hey!
Oh!
Hey!
Oh!
Shit!
Wait,
I've got it! Don't panic! I've got it!
If I want to panic, I'll panic. I'm going.
A third version.
A third version?
We'll just have to do a third version.
Haven't we made enough mess of the first two? Let me go!
With the benefit of your keen legal insight, Your Honour, we'll produce a full, foolproof statement.
Rubbish.
Please!
Very well. One last attempt. Get back here, Inspector.
I can't.
You'll catch chill.
Are you going or not, sir?
Suppose not.
Right, come on, this way. Make sure he sits down. Open wide.
Let's close the shithouse door and all listen to this say start over again.
Firstly, what has been said cannot be unsaid. The suspect smoked his last fag, but did not throw himself out the window because it was 8 and not midnight. We all know that railwaymen have great respect for timetables, so that gives us all the time in the world to find out all the wrinkles. Give him a convincing motive for jumping.
I know. You could say that this state of depression which he had fallen into had moved you.
Moved.
Constable. Yes, sir.
Were you moved?
Yeah, we were all moved.
You see?
I wasn't moved, because I wasn't here. Yes, you were. I was. You were smiling serenely, so why am I moved?
He was smiling because he saw that we were moved.
That's not bad,
It's alright.
It's good.
but not good enough. Maybe one of you gave him some chewing gum and he starts to chew.
And he starts smiling.
He loves juicy fruit.
Juicy fruit.
Did anyone go? Did anyone stay?
And I went out shaking my head.
No, I think he was still here too, Superintendent.
I was.
Nice try, but you were sorry for having upset him. You couldn't resist putting a hand on his shoulder. A fatherly gesture.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, if he says so.
Yes. And you, Inspector, you gave him a gentle pat on the cheek.
No, I don't
Like
think.
this.
No. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but...
You are disappointing me. Do you know why?
No.
Because this man was not only an anarchist, but he was also a railway man. What does that mean to you?
I don't know.
Think, didn't you have a little train set when you were a nipper?
Yes.
A clockwork one?
Yes, a clockwork armour train.
How appropriate!
It made real smoke.
Tell me, did it go woo-woo?
Yes.
Let's hear it!
Woo-woo! I have one too!
Let's hear it!
Woo-woo!
Wonderful, wonderful. I bet your eyes sparkled. How could you have felt anything but affection for this man? This railway man, bound together in your subconscious little minds to the train set of your youth. I'm pretty sure you gave him more than a pat on the cheek, Inspector.
No.
Don't make me lose my temper.
Very well.
Right, let's get this down word for word.
Word for word, boys. Hut, hut.
Yes, thank you.
He said, come along now, my love.
Come along now, my lad.
My lad.
Full
stop.
Don't take it like that.
Don't take it like that.
Capital T.
And then you began to sing.
And then we began to sing.
Yes, sing, all of you.
Sing?
Yes, doesn't it make sense, having created such a cosy little atmosphere? What else could you do but engage in a four-part harmony?
Your Honour, we surely can't go along with this.
Then don't. I'll wash my hands of you. There's the window. It's your only viable alternative. Sing! For God's sake, show there's a beating heart beyond this sordid tangle of lies you've left in your wake. Give the public something to believe in. Sing!
Sing!
It's internal.